It's COD history time, guys. Real quick before we get into it, promo code Chaos is now bumped up to 30% site-wide on everything at gfuel.com, and you can get my 5 favorite flavors in a starter pack. If you've never tried G Fuel, this is the perfect time, and code Chaos actually takes 30% off of that as well. I don't know how long the code is going to run. Link is at the top of the description. Take advantage. Tweet me a picture if you guys do, and now on to the video. It's Wednesday, guys, which means it is COD history time. And I want you guys to take just a second, and I want you guys to like this video if you never miss a video in this series. And I want you to make sure that you have your notifications turned on. With that being said, suppressors have been in Call of Duty since COD 4, all the way back in 2007. I think we all know what they do. I don't think I really have to go into detail, but if I do, they keep you off the radar. They make your shots quieter while sacrificing a little bit of range on those bullets. But for whatever reason, some suppressed guns are way better than others. What is up, everybody? Chaos here. Welcome to the COD History Series, and today we're going to be checking out 10 of my personal picks for the best suppressed guns in COD history. And you let me know in the comment section which one is your favorite, and let's get into it. Starting things off, I'm going to go with the MP5 in COD 4, the iconic MP5 from Call of Duty 4, considered by many to be the best SMG in that game. The MP5 would deal up to 40 damage without stopping power, with a 1.4 times headshot multiplier, making it capable of a 2-shot kill to the head. That's pretty impressive that's really impressive, okay? This high damage made it great for throwing a suppressor on it, as you really didn't lose much by doing that, and in a game as fast-paced as COD 4, where just about every gun could drop you in a half a second, the suppressed MP5 became one of the go-to guns for people trying to play stealthy, and I think it's a good way to start this list. At number 9, and I didn't have a lot of experience with this, but I did have a little, and I got some feedback from the community. The MP4 flatline in Infinite Warfare. It was gross, okay? For those that didn't play Infinite Warfare, the MP4 was pretty much unanimously considered one of the best guns in the game due to its great damage, its range, and its lack of recoil. But then things got even worse when they added the flatline variant that gave it infinite damage range, meaning it would deal a flat 30 damage at any range on the map. It didn't matter where you were. So guess what happened when you threw a suppressor on it? Well, nothing. Nothing happened. You kept that ridiculous damage from all ranges, meaning you could lay prone in the spawn with a 3 to 4 shot kill weapon with virtually no recoil and just tag people up from ridiculous sniping distances for free kills. Well, you remained invisible. If you were that person in Infinite Warfare, guess what? You suck. This month's giveaway is for a new PlayStation 4 console. All you have to do to enter is drop a like on this video, be subscribed to the channel, and turn on your notifications so you never miss an upload. And in the comment section, let me know why you want to win the PS4 and include your Twitter handle so I can contact you if you're the winner. The winner will be announced at the end of the month. At number 8, the grease gun in Call of Duty World War II. We don't talk about many guns from COD World War II, and this hulk of an SMG was the very first one that you unlocked in the game, and it packed a punch, which is what made it great for using a suppressor on it. The grease gun had great damage already and great range at the cost of low fire rate, so the base grease gun would hit for a whopping 35 damage up close, which gave it more than enough power to warrant a 3-shot kill. So putting a suppressor on this thing, well, it didn't hurt you all that much at all, as you could still pop people with just a couple bullets and put them down. When putting a suppressor on a weapon and playing stealthy, you want to be able to drop someone quick enough that they can't react when you sneak up on him. And that, my friends, is what the grease gun was excellent at. Definitely deserved a spot on today's list. Oh yeah, I had to squeeze this in here. The Galil in Black Ops 1, my favorite gun in COD history, the Galil. In the original Black Ops, it was a great assault rifle, and when you threw a suppressor on this bad boy, you not only got one of the best firing sounds in any Call of Duty game, but you also got a great gun for playing quietly and getting good flanks. Just like the COD 4 MP5, the Galil would deal up to 40 damage up close with a 1.4 times multiplier to the head, which made it capable of a 2-shot kill at close range with headshots. And again, just like the MP5, this high damage made it a great pick for using the suppressor on. You threw on the suppressor, you didn't lose that much damage, and while it may have taken an extra hit or two to drop someone past close range, it was worth it because all things considered, the gun was a beast and you were a silent killer. At number 6, the M14 in COD 4. Once again, we're going to go back to Call of Duty 4, and this was a combo that not a whole lot of people actually used, but those that did, those that knew about it, they dominated with it. The M14 was a semi-automatic rifle that dealt insane damage with each bullet, and as you probably know, stopping power was a big thing back in COD 4, and if you decided to sacrifice it for something else like Juggernaut or UAV Jammer, you would often be left at a pretty big disadvantage. However, this is where the M14 shined. The M14 hit so hard that it would actually still cull in 2 bullets with the suppressor attached and without using stopping power. So it was an amazing gun for playing stealthy since you could run it with a UAV jammer and still remain completely invisible. This was a very underrated combo in COD 4 and Modern Warfare Remastered, but it was deserving of a spot today. This is another gun that for some reason I just love this thing. I love the recoil pattern with this thing. The AK-47 in Black Ops. It's another one of the best sounding guns in COD history, honestly. The suppressed AK-47 from the first Black Ops was great. Many people consider this version to be the best AK we've ever gotten in the COD series, and I think I agree. You let me know. What was the best AK out of all the Call of Duty games? You let me know. The AK would deal up to 40 damage up close to the body, and it would deal an absolute minimum of 30 damage, making it a 4-shot kill at all ranges with body shots, and even less if you could sneak in a headshot or 2 with that multiplier, you were good to go. So then you threw on the suppressor. You did get a bit of a range drop off, but that didn't matter because this thing did way more than enough damage to justify it. With the suppressor attached, the AK still did enough damage to get 3-shot kills up close and 4-shot kills at range, making it a very popular choice for stealth players in Black Ops 1. At number 4, the MSMC in Black Ops 2. This is the fan-favorite SMG and considered by many to be the best SMG of all time. Not just Black Ops 2, but all time in Call of Duty history thanks to its ease of use and its great handling and damage. This thing would deal up to 40 damage up close, but it would decrease down to 18 damage at range. But honestly, it wasn't that big of a deal due to how easy it was to control it. So you could still get solid tags on people at range if you wanted to. And compared to the other SMGs in Black Ops 2, the MSMC had some of the best range in its class. Now, let's talk about the suppressor. You could also have up to 40 rounds in the mag, and it would fire quickly. And thanks to the handling and damage you put on the suppressor, this thing is great. I mean, this thing was great. People would run around with Ghost and Cold-Blooded. You would pretty much be unstoppable with this thing. At number 3, the Locust in Black Ops 3. Now, BO3 did a pretty strange thing with the suppressors when compared to other COD games. Unlike Black Ops 1 or 2, attaching a suppressor to a sniper rifle in Black Ops 3 did not really affect the damage or the one-shot kill potential, making them always a good choice to take with you when you were sniping. Naturally, with this knowledge, people were often seen running the suppressed Locust in Black Ops 3, and it was seen by many as the best sniper rifle in the game thanks to its big 10-round magazine, generous rate of fire, and its very quick handling and one-shot kill range. And if you were going to snipe, well, I mean, you might as well throw that suppressor on there since there really was no consequence for doing it. And speaking of no real consequences with suppressors, the UMP-45 in Modern Warfare 2. It goes under the radar because there were so many other guns in that time, but this thing was a monster. Modern Warfare 2 was an extremely fast-paced game, so taking a suppressor out on the battlefield, well, that could be seen as a pretty big risk since people could drop you almost immediately, and you didn't really want to do anything to slow yourself down when you were killing. However, the UMP-45 SMG was barely affected by the use of the suppressor, making it seem by many as the best SMG in the game. It sounded great too. This baby would deal 40 damage to the body with a 1.4 headshot multiplier and a very generous range drop-off that would only decrease down to 35 at long range, meaning this gun would still be a 3-shot kill from across the map. Using the UMP with a suppressor and the cold-blooded perk back then, it essentially turned you into a ninja, as you could drop people from insane distances in just a few shots. And if you threw rapid fire, if you were feeling a little spicy, it was actually one of the fastest killing SMGs in COD history. And finally, at number 1 today, we're going to go with the MP7, the New Blazer, in Modern Warfare 3. Perhaps one of the most overpowered guns in COD history. This thing was a beast. This SMG was one of the last guns that you unlocked, and it was totally worth the wait. It would deal 35 damage to the body up close and decrease down to 20 damage at range, which made it a maximum of a 5-shot kill. And hitting those range shots, well, it wasn't that difficult with the MP7 because of the lack of substantial recoil. It was the definition of a laser beam, and it fired insanely fast. And with an extended mag on there, you could fire 60 shots before having to reload. So it was one of the most used guns in Modern Warfare 3 due to its ridiculous power. And I mean, honestly, you throw a suppressor on it, you didn't really have that much of a damage drop-off. So why not take the most ridiculously powered SMG in COD history, throw a suppressor on it, and then nobody can hear where you're coming from. To me, it's the best suppressed gun in the history of the series. And that is it, my friends. That is my personal list. You let me know where I got it right. You let me know where I got it wrong. If you have topics you'd like to see covered in the COD history series, let me know in the comment section. Drop a like, make sure you subscribe, turn on those notifications, and I'll see you soon.